My name is Rhapsody and the Dark Lurker is going down. This is also Dark Souls 2, if you care to know, just in case you've forgotten the name of the game, or you are dyslexic and could not read the title for some reason. This is Dark Souls 2, and we are going to be destroying the Dark Lurker. As I said, let me repeat myself. Fuck it, I'll say it 10 times, I'll say it 20 times, I'll quadruple text, I don't give a shit. Let's get down in their business. Now, Ricard actually turned out to be the problematic one for us, not Havel. Which is weird. In fact, it wasn't even Ricard, it was the Sorcerer that always poses no threat, so I should definitely clear the Sorcerer before I deal with Ricard. So many fucking deaths there. Okay. Run out of stamina, buddy. Finally. Now I actually have some health. I can sustain one of his hits, and then I can actually kill him. If you can sustain some of his hits, he's not even that bad. Oh, man. Alright. Ooh, bonfire setting. That's not bad. That is not a bad thing to get there. Up. Rip. Rip in Pisces. Is this already a light? Yeah, it is. So all I need to do is actually just kill all the people in here. So we have one of you up here. Damn it. You knew to expect me. What? Oh, God. Now, if you've ever watched me do anything before, you know I love to chug in fights. Fucking hell. So, I'm trying to save as much of my Estus as possible for the actual Dark Lurker fight. Hence, only using life gems here. Which is not recommended. Definitely not something I would recommend doing. Because this guy is fucking brutally damaging. Okay, as soon as I can stagger him, though, it's fine. And, that there was the stagger. Come on. Oh, shit, is she doing my build? Oh, no, she's got a, is that a Shotel as one of them? She's very close to doing my build, though. Okay. So down here is where we are going to be fighting the Dark Lurker. So eat that aromatic ooze. Buff that weapon. Down we go. Fuck it. Bright Bug as well. Seriously, I hate this Dark Lurker dude. So his weakness is sorcery, which is why I've put a sorcery buff on my weapon, of course. Oh, good lord. Okay, please descend. Sorry, is my weapon buff no longer active? Whoops. That was a dumb idea. Okay. That was a pretty quick amount of damage. I'm feeling relatively confident right now. Although I definitely feel like I need to watch when I... Oh my god, no. No, no, no. I really needed to be in there doing damage while they were trying to do that one. Oh god. Excellent, managed to get my buff off. That's the one I need to worry about immediately, and that's the one I need to worry about afterwards. Double chug quickly. Oh my god, this is actually not the closest that I've gotten on the Dark Lurker, to be honest. But it is still pretty close. Yes! Oh, what? The other one still fired at me. Okay. We could have had a victory from Beyond the Grave right there, but no. We actually just had an outright victory. Fuck yes. Do I descend again? I'm gonna go with a yes on that one, because we didn't end up dying from the descension. Your devotion to the Covenant is deepened, and you've gained a rank.
Yeah, deep. The dark that we must all face. We need the abyss more now than ever.
Climax Xanthus crown, overcoat, gloves, and waistcoat. Do you sell anything new as a result of that? Hang on, yes you do. Actually, that spell is new. Profound Still.
I bequeath these to you. Take them on your pilgrimage.
A Dragon Shine.
The embrace of the dark is gentle. Let it absorb your sorrows forever.
Okay,
May
now...
the dark shine your way.
Now, I'm not actually a huge fan of the dark. I only did this so that I could actually... Why are you still open? Weird. So that I could get the Dark Lurker kill. I kind of want to kill Dark Diver Grandal, but he has accompanied me through this journey. You know what? You can live. From me to you, just a special little treat. Okay, now, what is next? What is next? I think that's actually all of the bosses. Yeah, that's every boss. Alright, that means it's King's Gate time, right? We need to put the King's Ring on so we can open the King's Gate, so that we can go and fight the Throne Watcher and Defender. These guys do come to life now, though. So I do have to keep that in mind. King's Ring is here. What? Yeah, I knew it. Oh, this is gonna be what? Okay, only one of them is alive. Interesting. Hey there, how are you?
My journey is already complete. My name is Shanalot. The dragon gave me this name, for I was born with none. I was born of dragons, contrived by men, by ones who would cozen fate herself. They are the ones who created me, but they failed. I did not come out as intended. Fate would not be bested, and men were cursed once again. If you proceed, Nashandra will come after you, knowing that you will take the throne and link the fire. She covets the first flame, and the great soul. Put Nashandra to rest.
Nothing to say anymore? Okay, kill Nashandra. Got it. Aye aye, Captain. I can't hear you. Aye aye, Captain. I should be human, definitely, for this. That's just in case I want to summon people. I think the first time I'm going to go through this, I'm going to try not to summon anyone. I think I'll go through a few attempts trying not to summon anyone. Because I know I can kill Nashandra without summoning anyone. And I'm pretty certain I can kill Throne Watcher and Defender without summoning anyone. But the time where I think I might need a summon is for the battle after that. Because I've never, ever actually encountered that battle. I just know that it exists. I mean, of course I've never encountered that battle. I've not played Dark Souls. I've not played the Scholar of the First Sin before. Okay, there's 3 people here to summon. So, if memory serves, we have the head of Vengal, we have Benhart of Yugo. Who else? Bradley of the Old... What? And then, yeah, Benhart of Yugo. And then... Head of Vengal. I wonder if there's another person that's supposed to be appearing here that I haven't unlocked. Like, I haven't completed. Maybe Oh, that would be so fucking cool if that was Luca Teal if I finished her quest for her. Sadly, I did not finish her quest at all. Right. Enter the Mist. The Spin to Win is actually, like, our most powerful attack. And is almost certainly the only reason that I managed to defeat the Dark Lurker. So the problem here is basically, they each pretty much cover up for the weaknesses of the other. If one of them has an opening, the other one is probably attacking. Like, right there. So you really kind of want to be going with, like, short, quick attacks. Oh, there goes one of them. Ooh, he put away his shield. He means serious business now. Okay, throwing Water and Defender was actually quite easy. Turkey. Now, if I approach up here, I should... Oh, is it approaching up here, or is it just staying in the area? I think I might just be staying in the area for a certain period of time. I will rebuff my weapon... Oh, never mind.
Brave undead, you have proven yourself to me. Now, be one with the dark.
I mean, you might not have seen my covenant, but I already am. I'll rebuff my weapon. She summons these fucking things that will petrify the shit out of me. Sorry, curse the shit out of me, rather. Oh. Perfect time to attack. Oh god, there's just someone standing over there watching me. That's kind of creepy. Oh, and they got hit down by something. I didn't know that you actually had actions while you're over there. Okay, whenever she does the laser, that is our time to attack, really. And if you want to get her to do the laser... Ooh, ouchie. Just stand not that far away and heal. Like... It's weird, but it's been proven that there are some enemies that just have, like, automatic responses to you healing, and that is one of them. She will just immediately try and hit you with that one.
Many monarchs have come and gone. One drowned in poison, another succumbed to flame. Still another slumbers in the realm of earth. Not one of them stood here as you do now. You, conqueror of adversities. Give us your answer.
Your answer to what? Oh, hello. Do we talk, or are you just gonna immediately fight? That looks like immediately fight, if I had to guess. Yep, that is definitely immediately fight. Holy shit! He's actually strong. Maybe by strong I mean he just has a lot of health, but seriously, he has a lot of health. Oh, okay, never mind. In this form, okay, you just need to wait for him to not be engulfed in flame, and then he's not particularly powerful. Oh, what? Come on. He'd already sent all this stuff up. Yeah, okay, so he just has super high defenses while he is engulfed in flame. Okay, that's fine. This is not even going to be difficult. Just be pretty opportune about the times when I attack him. Yeah, like, this is a perfect opportunity. I even got 2 full rotations in. Aldia is the Scholar of the First Sin. And not, as some people originally believed, the Ancient Dragon. Aldia did not make himself into the Ancient Dragon. That was the original theory before Scholar of the First Sin came out. That was, in fact, I believe, referred to by most lore experts as pretty much fact. Although I'm not entirely certain there. Okay. And... oh, come on! Oh, man. I was almost dead there as well. Roll! 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 No, roll, please. Up. Alright. Rip Aldia. Oh, come on, man! What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Alright, that's just rude. That is rude, Aldia. How dare you spawn below me and then immediately destroy my life? I was about to first time you. Oh, you know what it is? Here's why it happened. I have to find something to blame it on, by the way. Here's why it happened. It happened because I forgot to change the King's Ring to something useful. So if I change the King's Ring back to the... in fact, actually, fire protection is going to be incredible. Flame Quartz should be Flame Quartz should basically Shrek this guy, right? Like, all of his damage is flame. I mean, there's some physical damage in, I assume, the branches hitting you. But Flame Quartz Ring +3 should... like, I don't want to overstretch here, but... ooh, oh, shit. What if I fucking put the Pharos mask on as well? It's a heavy mask. Take off. No, that's a lot of armor that I have to lose if I put those on. Take away the 3rd dragon ring and put the royal soldiers on? No, it's not enough. Take away the chest plate. Pharos mask +10. It doesn't say that it has flame defense, but it does. You know what? I'm going with this. Although I'm not going to look badass on the Throne of Want, unfortunately. Right? I should have super high fire resistance right now. Let's check out my player status. I don't even think it'll appear in here. Yeah, my fire defense appears to be 24. Which I don't think is true. Right? I don't know. But I'm pretty certain my fire defense is actually way higher than that. Okay, fine. Pop this. I mean, this is literally the last fight of the entire game, so I may as well pop absolutely everything. Give it my absolute all. Hello, Aldia. I'm gonna take my souls back, actually. What is happening here? Oh, he was just charging a big old fireball to shoot at me. Okay. Kind of like the Spirit Bomb from Dragon Ball Z. That's pretty much what was going on there. Okay, I'm definitely taking a lot less damage to the fire. Although that could only... like, that could be a response only to the fact that I have the fire bonus ring. Sorry, the flame course ring, rather. Rather than as I'm hoping, a response to the fact that I have the Pharos mask. Okay. Managed to get 2 full rolls in there. Put him on half HP. Okay, so it looks like that is some sort of a buff that he's activating at that point. That... oh, that hurt. I'm probably not going to get any damage in this time. That looks like a buff that he's activating at that point. Yeah, his flames are now way, way higher. I've got to feel like all his attacks are doing more damage at this point. Which would explain why I ended up dying to the thing when it didn't look like I was going to. Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah, that's almost certainly what's going on here. Okay, got some damage in there. Pop up somewhere, pop up somewhere. Okay, that's not even that close to me, so I can... hopefully... oh, come on! Damn it! Roll away! Roll away! Oh. That was my bad. That was 100% my fault. Okay, my character doesn't look wet. Sorry. Invaded by Dark Spirit, Proud Knight. Come on, man. Hi. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? The goddamn lag is real. Oh man, he's using a parry dagger. Oh, and I'm dead. Are you kidding me? I'm not even hitting him. Okay, this guy is seriously here to fucking play Minecraft in my world. How dare you? Rude. Just rude. Come on. Rest. Rest. Rest at the bonfire, please. Thank you. Okay. Ah, so did I actually lose there? Or did I throw twice so that this episode would be of normal length? Oh, that's what you've got to concern yourself with. Is it possible that I am that clever that I was actually planning around the episode length rather than, you know, getting super greedy and trying to kill them in just like the final hits? The answer is no. I 100% just got super fucking greedy. Wait, was I not supposed to answer that? Leave it rhetorical? Never mind. Ooh, you're looking absolutely full of swagger with your steps there, buddy. What's the other? Oh no, there is one other thing that you can do. You can go and combine the crowns, right? By talking to Vendrick while you have all the crowns. So we'll definitely do that after we finish this then. Or are we supposed to do that beforehand? I don't know, man. I don't know. But, I'm pretty certain I'm not going to be stopped from doing it just because I've already killed Aldia. And then we keep the Estus Flask out so that I can heal myself. Hello, Aldia. Let me just quickly collect my souls. Alright, you're doing the big old... Excuse me? Oh, there we go. Nice hit, but I don't actually think that was bad for me. Getting in that damage for free was pretty okay. Whoa! Roll right out of that one. And then... Huh? Okay, so I think it's below half health that he goes into his, Oh, come on. Yeah, I think it's below half health that he lights up his flames. And if that's true, then all I really need to do is get him really close to half health before I actually trigger the flame transformation. And then it'll be easier for me. So he is, right now, very close to half health. That really didn't do much damage to me, buddy. Okay. And now we trigger the transformation. And we actually do an incredible amount of damage at the same time, because he now transforms, but we got 2 hits in. So, never mind. The fact that we had like an odd amount of hits in there was actually like really fucking beneficial for us. It pretty much like broke the sequence in a way that allowed it to be...
And remain here patiently. The throne will certainly receive you. But the question remains. Would you tell me? Light, dark, or something else entirely?
Okay, so here are our options. We have, over here, leave throne. And this is, I'm assuming, proceed to throne. Proceed to throne, link the fire, and extend the Age of Dark. Or leave. Now, I think they make it clear that leaving the throne here is not letting go of the Age of Dark, but I think it's just, like, refusing to choose, isn't it? Because it's not a real choice. It's just part of a cycle that will go on and on and on, regardless of your role in it.
There is no path. Beyond the scope of light, beyond the reach of dark. What could possibly await us? And yet we seek it insatiably. Such is our fate.
Okay, so here's the thing. Now, we have the credits. We have all of the stuff going through the credits, and there's a nice song in the background. And I usually like to leave the credits running. Which is why it's so difficult to do this, because I have to defeat the credits. I have to end the credits so that I can go and do a thing. But I can't. Oh, that's right, you can't skip the credits on your first way through the game. Excellent. So instead, I guess... Oh, God. I can't do anything here. Oh, man. I was just thinking, oh, in post-editing, I'll just speed up the credits. I can't do that. Because the visuals for the credits and my audio are actually on the same track right now. I've moved all of my setup to a way where I don't actually have to edit in post, so I guess I pretty much just have to wait for the credits to be over, and then I'll go and try and get the cutscene with... what's his name? With Vendrick. I really don't think the cutscene is going to be that important, but we will wait until after the credits to do it. Also, it's probably a better idea not to speed up the credits, to actually pay respect to some of the people that made this experience and crafted it for us. Because, God, this was just an incredible fucking experience. Like, oh man. I love Dark Souls so much. I also even recently played the Dark Souls 3 demo at PAX Australia. And that was absolutely incredible. It really was. Unfortunately, the frame rate was really, really bad, which I assume is probably due to their setup at the event. I can't imagine they had, like, a great setup, because it was chugging along. It was like 3 frames per second. But I got just out of the starting area. I had a great sword build and, like, heavy armor build, and then just got destroyed by a fucking skeleton from behind. It's kind of annoying. Like, I knew the ambush was there. I turned around and I was like, there's going to be an ambush here. There's the ambush. But I tried to parry because I was like, oh, fuck it. I guess I'll just guess the parry timings. Never try and guess the parry timings like first time when you have low health against an opponent. That seems kind of a dumb thing to do. Parry timings are very much the type of thing that you want to have ingrained as muscle memory when you're actually doing them. Ooh, Bandai Namco Games Europe, SAS. I did not know that they had the SAS. That's the Special Armed Services, isn't it? They're the, like, top-notch fucking spy dudes, aren't they? I know very little about spy organizations or anything like that. There are some people that are such nerds and such fans of those kinds of things, and that's totally cool, but just not my thing, man. The only reason I even know the Mossad exists is because of Burn Notice. Local marketing team in the UK was like, it's hardly a team when it's just Gary Chandler. In Australia, it was Stephen O'Leary. Special thanks to all of these people. Each of these different companies that have had a pitch in the game have their own special thanks section. So special thanks does not mean we're almost done. Unfortunately. By the way, if you're not hugely interested in watching the rest of the credits, or even in watching the cutscene that I'm going to go and get after the end of the credits, then it's completely fine to leave. Don't worry, I'll still love you. I'll still love you forever for just watching the series. Ooh, the original Dark Souls 2 credits are now. So all of those credits previously were just for Scholar of the First Sin. Oh, man. There's so many things that you could talk about specifically with regard to the politics of FromSoft at the time they were making this. Because basically they had Shibuya, or Shibuya? Shiyubi? I don't know, man. They had someone making the game, and then it was very far from what a Dark Souls experience should be, so they had Tanimura come in and basically, like, clean it up and get it back on track. A lot of people didn't really like Dark Souls 2 on release. And I understand some of their concerns. Like, it doesn't have a lot of the flowing mechanics that Dark Souls 1 did. Dark Souls 1, like, the fighting system feels a lot better, right? It feels a lot more responsive. This feels a lot more clunky and weighty. It feels almost like Dark Souls 2 is kind of the in-between, the logical in-between of this, of Dark Souls 1 and Lords of the Fallen. If you've ever played Lords of the Fallen, by the way, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you had to do that. I played it. Don't worry. No, I'm not just fucking firing shots without actually having played the game. I played Lords of the Fallen. I played it right up until the final boss. And then I was like, why am I playing this game still? Like, as a challenge to myself? Actually, I think I even may have killed the final boss. No. I stopped short of killing the final boss. That's right. All of the dialogue was so stilted and just boring, and I had no reason to care about any of the characters. Like, the introduction was just like, you play this dude, he's a brick shithouse. You can either be a roguish brick shithouse, a spellcasting brick shithouse, or a warrior brick shithouse. Like, he was just always the same fucking, like, big old brick shithouse dude. No character in that game did I even give a single fuck about. And it's weird when you're talking about something that's a Souls-like to actually talk about character, because it's really difficult to get invested in character in some of the Dark Souls games. But think about it. If you played through Dark Souls 1 and 2, think about it. You got super fucking invested in some of these characters, didn't you? Lucatiel, for example. You got super invested in her story, didn't you? You did. You did, didn't you? No, but Dark Souls 1, let's think about Dark Souls 1. Who'd you get super invested in? Yeah, that's right, Laurentius. 100% of you loved Laurentius. Everyone loved Laurentius. It's impossible not to. And it's always really, really disappointing with Laurentius' storyline, where he's like, oh, you've got a Chaos Flame. Oh, could you tell me where you found that? And you're like, no, I can't. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have asked. And it's like, no, I'm only not telling you so you don't go down to the fucking swamp area in Hollow. I'm doing it for your own good. Of course, Miyazaki is going to be taking the, I believe, lead director role for Dark Souls 3, which has got a lot of people hyped, because if anyone's going to know what the experience should be, it's going to be the director of the first game. Oh, we are very close to the end of the credits. Those of you who are sticking around for the cutscene, you are, we true bros. Yeah. Even if you're women, we're still true bros. In fact, nah, true friends. Yeah. I don't want to say a term like that could be perceived exclusively. Alright, what do we got around here? Autodesk Beast software? Oh, very good, very good. Havoc Engine, Dolby Digital, all of the things that you really needed to know, just in case you were gonna build your own engine. Oh, this looks like it might be the last line. What a wild time. I've seriously just enjoyed every second of this experience. Oh, man. I should note at this point, actually, as well, there have been a lot of people that have asked me, hey, Rhapsody, are you going to do a New Game Plus playthrough after you finish your New Game playthrough? No. Sorry, but it like... The way that I kind of expressed my ability to do New Game Plus is I used the bonfire aesthetics for all of the old ones, and then I went and killed them again so that I could get all of the lore, well, some of the lore that exists in New Game Plus, and get some of the experience of New Game Plus for the areas before them, specifically in Sinner's Rise. But I really don't want to go through the whole game again for like another 20 episodes of killing the same enemies. For me, the game is complete at New Game. For many people, it's not complete until you go New Game Plus 7. But that's not really the way that I like to play Dark Souls games, unfortunately. So, we are now begin journey to Drang Lake. That's if I wanted to do New Game Plus. Now we have a cutscene to go get, and that is going to be in... not Shrine of Amana, that's right, the Undead Ditch. Wait. No, I can just go Undead Crypt Entrance, right? Yeah, I should be able to go Undead Crypt Entrance. And just run straight through. Actually, specifically thinking about that, let's get ourselves looking badass again. If we're gonna go meet the king, we gotta dress smart. Gotta dress to impress. Excuse me? Friend? Pal? Buddy? Okay, I tried to roll through both of those. It didn't work out in my favor. Man, I'm just taking no damage. This armor is baller as hell. Also, the amount of health I have is baller as hell, but the armor. Let's say it's the armor that's doing it.
Do not produce light.
Don't worry, Agdane, I won't, you know, except for all of the light I've already produced out here. My bad. Actually, I don't care about you, Agdane. Burn in hell. Alright, Lion stratting this area up here, I believe, is a lot easier than it used to be. Also, there was a chest that I missed, wasn't there? Actually, I don't think there was. I think I came back here and picked it up. Yes, 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 yes. Never mind. Oddly, a lot easier to get through there, even though there are more enemies, just because there aren't enemies next to what used to be a fog gate right there. Okie dokie. We should get new dialogue from Vendrick. This is my understanding of how this works. Hello, Vendrick?
Seeker of fire, conqueror of dark. I too sought fire once. With fire, they say, a true king can harness the curse. A lie, but I knew no better. Seeker of fire, you know not the depth of dark within you. It grows deeper still, the more flame you covet. Flame, oh, flame.
Phlegm, dear phlegm.
Seeker of fire, I see you've subdued another foul creature. One of the father of the abyss spawn. That confounded quintessence of humanity. The abyss once had form, but then dissipated. And yet, traces of its existence endured. Each fragment, thirsting for power, spread dark with no relent. My dear Chandra was one such fragment. A feeble, tiny thing that thirsted for power more than any other, driven by insatiable lust for a worthy vessel. One day, fire will fade, and dark will become a curse. Dark will again be ours, and in our true shape, we can bury the false legends of yore. Only, is this our only choice? Seek strength.
I accidentally skipped a bit of the dialogue, but it wasn't particularly important lines as far as I'm aware. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, I was trying to skip the pauses and gaps. That's my bad.
The rest will follow.
The ashen mist fades. So, what has just occurred? Well, the king's crown... Heat radiates from the ancient crowns. There's the old ivory king one, the old iron king, the sunken crown. But the king's crown is the most important one right now. My understanding is that now, while wearing this, you cannot be made hollow. So let's test it out. First off, I'll Aged Feather. Then I'll try and spend all of my souls, and then I'll kill myself. Or Dark Sign. Could do either. This episode is now 43 minutes long, by the way. Yeah, whatever. I really don't mind. Hopefully you don't either. Okay. What you think of my crown, babe? It's a dope ass... Why is it not falling off? Okay. Cool, cool. Whee! Oh no, I've died. Damn! How could I let that happen? Still can't believe that I died twice to Alia. So close to the kill. Yep, still human. And that's the effect that you get from it. You have broken the curse. Something that they were seeking to do the whole time, and you've managed to do it. Alright, here we sit at the Farfire and Majula at the very end of our adventure in Dark Souls 2 Scholar of the First Sin. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself this entire time with me. I know I've been enjoying myself an incredible amount. I cannot wait for Dark Souls 3 to be released, because of course I'm going to be enjoying myself with that and taking you along on the journey with me. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. If you have, please click like one last time for the final time on the series. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself. How many times am I going to say that? Because I keep fucking repeating myself. God damn it, I'm an idiot! Yeah, I was going to say the other line, which is, you know, if you're looking for any of my other Dark Souls content, there are playlists in the description down below for Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2, past, present, and I was going to say future, but then I'm going to stumble over that because, of course, there is no future for Dark Souls 2. We're done with it. Oh, man. I'm just bad at fucking ending things. I got a lot of feels in me for the accomplishment and completion of this. And saying goodbye to something after 90 episodes, which is, what, like, 45 hours? And then plus editing time and all that stuff. It just means a lot to me. Hopefully you've been enjoying yourself, and we will see you next time with some other series.